Hello, 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 and welcome, my Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full moon in Sagittarius in May 2021? I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal, for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions. 23 years in business. May 1st, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo, Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hey, hey, my Scorps. How are you, my darlings? I hope you are all well. Very, very happy to be back on camera. I took a break for Beltane, my company's 23rd anniversary. Did a video on it. It's in the description box if you want to check it out. It's about 8 minutes. It's sort of like a presidential address. As the president of the company, I had a lot of fun making it. I even giggle at one point in it, so you want to check that out. Check it out, and thank you so much for your support. If you've been supporting Drawing the Circle Productions on our multiple platforms now, bringing in new readers and contributors and collaborators to the channel. A lot going on Facebook in the next couple of months on our Drawing the Circle Production Facebook page. You might want to check that out too if you're on Facebook, and if you want to book me for a reading, easy as pie. Find me on social media, send me a message, we'll book it. I got Zoom if you want to record it. We could do a Facebook video call, however you want to do it. I just do it. I even have a landline. Can you imagine? Anyway, let's get down to the business at hand. As I said, 5-card draw, meaning one card from 5 different decks, each a different pantheon that I am contracted to work with in this life, well, and with light, if light is truth, in this lifetime, to get you the clues, tips, and hints that you need about a specific timeline. We are looking at the new moon on Tuesday, tomorrow, from when I am doing this. May 11th, 3 p.m. Eastern is new moon, and it's rare that it happens on the hour like that. I have a feeling that means something. Then we are looking at a waxing moon read as it builds to full in Sagittarius to Wednesday, May 26th, 7:14 a.m. A little early for a full moon spell, but I will certainly be doing mine either early in the morning than that or the night before. So that's what this reading is about. If you are into spell work, intention work, right, manifestation, we are looking at 5 decks here that will also represent fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. The 5 magical elements, or the 5 elements of creativity, if you want to look at it that way. Incarnation from the 8th chakra down to the root chakra, spirit down into earth, however you want to see that, for this specific timeline. So let's have fun with this, or we can at least try, Scorpio, right? Standard YouTube reading rules apply. It's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, check your other signs. Your sun sign is going to get very different info than your moon sign, maybe about the same situation or a completely different situation that the divine says you need to know about. Not me, it's them. I am just the messenger, right? And that's what angel means, messenger of light, right? In Hebrew, shining messenger or messenger of light. I am the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo, Lyons, so let's see what kind of messages I can get you of light, of truth, of clarity, of grace for the well-being of all. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh yeah, the only thing I can ask from anybody watching any of my readings, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace. Blah, 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 blah. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box, along with links for my book, Words of Grace. If you want to preview it on Kindle, you don't even need Kindle. You just need the free Kindle app. Technology. Let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. Because here we go. I call upon the ancestors of magic, of miracles, and of mysticism to speak through these magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. What is the spell fragment, the element of fire, that they can focus their desire, what they want, what they yearn for, what they burn for? For the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I'm watching this video, receiving this reading, this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in Sagittarius. Oh, too bad I'm not bringing tarot into this one, because you got the strength card. This one has not come up yet. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Woof. I am so into that. By the way, Valkyrie, anyone? I mean, look at her. Look at her. She got her brass brassiere on, ready to go to war. Strength. Now remember, different kinds of strength, right? Emotional, physical strength. Pick up the table, huck it across the room, right? Emotional strength, the ability to endure, the grace of fortitude. In my book, Heart Chakra chapter, just saying, right? Mental strength, spiritual strength, mystical strength. So what kind of strength is this? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Good element of fire. Cast for strength for a waxing moon, right? Do that at a new moon in Taurus. You're going to get strength. Oh, but what do we have to do? Right? What does it take? Because it doesn't kill us, makes us stronger. Womp womp, right? But you're a Scorpio. You're ruled by Pluto, the planet of death and transformation, the Phoenix planet. Let's do this. We're going to get you a crystal oracle card from Tony Carmine Salerno. What is the element of earth to kind of support, ground, focus that element of fire spell of strength? Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the 3 archangels of the north and the powers of earth to which I work. I am the Archangel of Lyons, and she is the Archangel of Lyons. So, yeah. Please, my beloved, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading. What's the crystal oracle for them? Either what's written in the book, right? It might just be the oracle message. It might be the stone itself, their own experience of it. Maybe they need to get the stone, maybe they don't. But what do they need to ground this strength spell? This new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in Sagittarius, May 2021. Smoky quartz. Lovely. That's the first time smoky quartz has come up in this series. I've got them all written down, so if I see crossovers, I'll let you know. I love smoky quartz. I think it was one of the first real crystals I bought, because I got this great book. I don't know if it's still in print. Ultimate Crystal Guidebook or something like that by Uma, like Uma, Sibley, S-I-B-L-E-Y. Really, 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 really good book. I know, it's like Thurman. I want to dance like Uma Sibley with a lot of rocks. And roll. Okay. Keywords for smoky quartz. Emotional blockage. Okay, Scorpio. Trigger. Right? Negative thoughts. Release. Grounding and protection. So this for strength makes sense. This might very well be emotional strength, emotional endurance. This beautiful smoky quartz crystal has appeared in your reading today to help you release and express the many emotions that you have kept suppressed for quite some time now. I'm surprised it doesn't say, yes, Scorpio, you. Come on, you guys are all about hiding the emotions and keeping them down because you guys have immense power, right? So your emotions, just like on Charmed, right? What was the key to their powers? Their emotions, right? So you bottle that shit up, it is going to show up in your cell tissue. It's going to show up in your life like landmines, all right? So the strength, that really, this is so the grace of endurance, and not just the grace of endurance, the grace of fortitude to live within the castle wall, carved of a single diamond, walls 100 feet high, 10 feet thick, drawbridge drawn up, right? To feel and heal that which is going on inside of you. There is an emotional cause to all physical symptoms, just said that. So know that by acknowledging and expressing how you feel, you allow healing to occur. Do not be afraid to cry, for your tears will wash away your sadness and restore your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. There is a jewel to be found in every teardrop. When I am in prayer, this is personal, I'm not a Scorpio, my older brother is, I don't think that matters. When I am in prayer and I am communing with the divine in many ways, shapes, and forms, the love of the divine, the love of God, if you want to call that, there's a way to experience the love of God, and please take out the word God if that doesn't resonate. Ex variable of spirit, I usually say. But the love of God is both noun and verb. It brings tears. It's like squeezing my heart chakra with this grace, with this unbelievable love that the divine has for me as well as I have for it, hence noun and verb. Play with that. And whatever tears come up, whether they are regret or guilt or shame or fear, they become as holy water and they purify me. Pisces moon here, just saying. Let's see. Trust, exclamation point. This card signifies that healing is occurring right now. All you got to do is feel it to heal it, but that does not mean you let it possess you and burn down the village, right? You know, tell everybody exactly what you think about them. No, pull some time. Like I would say Hermit card, even though we're not using tarot in this 5-card draw, I would say Hermit card pretty appropriate. There's your fire, strength. There's your earth, smoky quartz. Can't beat that for an earth stone. let's get you your element of air. The Healing with the Angels Oracle by Doreen Virtue, who's the angel with element of air. You need to think about, read about, pray to, meditate on, all of that. With strength and smoky quartz, breathe. As I now call upon the angels and the archangels of water and the sign of Scorpio, the Gabrielites, please, one card in clarity for them. Who is the healing angel they most need to work with their element of air, their mind, their mental process, their thoughts, their beliefs? Working with that smoky quartz, right? They could absolutely say the spell with the smoky quartz in the presence of these healing angels. Which one do they most need? This new moon in Taurus. I'll take that. And yeah, I'll take that. Waxing to full in Sagittarius, as long as I don't see it first. Well, there's only one angel named by name. Everybody else in this deck is named by function or title. Archangel Michael, darling, this is a card of truth. The sword of truth, cutting through illusions. It is a card of, he's an angel of protection. He's the archangel of the element of fire, powers of the south, right? So it is very much that light, that will, that transformation, that strength of fire. The three fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? Very much, those are those legions. So, I mean, Archangel Michael is all about shadow work. If you look at the iconic imagery and statue, usually, I mean, I was raised Roman Catholic, obviously, I'm not anymore. You know, sword drawn, foot on the neck of Lucifer, right? The Lord of Lies. He's the angel of truth. Michael means God's will, or he who is like God. There's so many different ways. I mean, the patron angel of, right, like policemen and rescuers and you know the deal. If you have anyone in your family that's a firefighter or a policeman, you know about Archangel Michael, right? Or Saint Michael, as he is called, right? Different derivations, same vibe. This is about cutting through illusions, and often we can't see the illusions here when we are in emotional repression, because it's like trying to find your way through a fog, or in the case of a Scorpio, walking through a swamp. Now, a swamp need not be terribly deep, but it's still hard to walk through. You can't see what's under the water. Clear that up, express that, right? Evaporate some of this water, right? This emotional stuff that's being talked about here with this element of fire, asking for emotional strength with the help of Archangel Michael. Oh, it won't be easy, but it will be simple. Feel it, heal it, ain't nobody around. And even if they are, you're going to learn how to cut a boundary on this one. Woo, work. All right. Element of water. Really, Scorpios. Now, the Whispers of Love Oracle that we're about to use here, yes, is consecrated to the voices of the higher selves of all involved. Now, so far, there's nobody else indicated here. This might all just be within you. Sure, somebody can be triggering stuff, but let's find out. Please take a nice deep breath. Real deep. The higher selves of all involved for this Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, please. 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What's their element of water? The emotional power behind this, because they've got strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina they empower. With smoky quartz and Archangel Michael, I mean, all of this is very thematic. But I know it's about emotional power with what's going on in that smoky quartz, so please, higher selves of all involved. What is a piece of information, inspiration, or insight they most need? This new moon in Taurus waxing to full in Sag. Union of Hearts. This deck is such a party turner. This now has made this a soul contract read. This is a love that defies explanation. It's connection, Union of Hearts. This is a connection that defies explanation, which means if you're looking for reasons why, there are none. Reasons are human creations. The divine trucks in purpose, not reason. So this really feels like you've got feelings for somebody, or they've got feelings for you, but they're being repressed. These could be anything on the emotional scale, from, you know, powerless depression, all the way through to blissful ecstasy. Could be anywhere in there. And yes, we will repress joy because we're afraid of the other shoe dropping, right? So whatever, it's a general read, whatever the thing is, get that. Try to figure this out in your mind alone. No. You've got illusions. Break chains of illusion and set all things to right. Reveal what has been hidden and bring the truth of light to light for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as I will it, so let it be done, right? You want to witch that baby up? You could do that, right? Because the Union of Hearts, I have this card with so many people, particularly the romantic sexual interests in my life, and it's ridiculous. Because I'm like, why? Why am I attracted to this person? What is this? Well, this could absolutely indicate a past life thing, although there's another card that says that, but certainly a union of hearts, a connection of love that defies explanation. So you may be feeling it, but you can't explain it. That's hard. That's mystery. That is why you need Archangel Michael and the emotional strength to do this, to feel what you're feeling without necessarily acting on it until inspiration strikes. And that's our last card here. Fire, Earth, Air, Water. These are our spirit cards. The Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. I cannot recommend his YouTube channel enough. Truly a lifesaver. His work is constantly evolving. His books are amazing. And he don't know me. So I'm not like getting any kickbacks from Hay House. Trust me. I would say so. Not that they would be kickbacks. So I don't work for them. They work for me because I love their stuff. But anyway. The voices of the Ascended Masters. And now I'm going to make this a soul contract read. Please take a nice deep breath. Yes, indeed. Please, my Ascended Masters of soul contracts. And soul contracts are not always romantic, sexual, right? This union of heart could be family member, friend, anybody. Please, what is the perfect healing mantra for them that they can use once they cast this strength spell with a smoky quartz, calling in Archangel Michael for this union of hearts, feeling that and all connected to it? What is then the healing mantra that would help them heal throughout this waxing moon starting new at Taurus, going to full in Sagittarius? Acknowledging apprehension. Perfect. I just said this mantra today. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. And I add to that for now. Because sometimes your gut says, yeah, no. And then the next day it's like, oh yeah. Both are true, right? Location. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. Acknowledging. I use this with my collaborators. I'm like, well, I'm not sure. So right now the answer's no. Like with Dollhouse, it's like, which do you, I talked to Mal Flanders. Oh, those Dollhouse readings, people are really loving them. They just crack me the fuck up. Hello, acknowledging apprehension. All right, I got it here. But it's like, well, what does this feel? She goes, well, no. I'll say to Mom, so why don't you do like a 2-card love read? Oh, that feels better. I'm like, there you go, have fun with it, right? But even if it's like, the oracle is out, try again later. Acknowledging apprehension. When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. And then in paragraph, for me, in parentheses, at least for now. When apprehension is acknowledged, you become aware of a constant back and forth between polarities. Should I, shouldn't I, will I, won't I, do I, don't I, right? That's my editorialism there. As this back and forth movement occurs, it can feel nearly impossible to make decisive, empowering choices. Yeah. As you acknowledge any apprehension, right? So that's what it starts with. Wow, I am feeling apprehensive. So to acknowledge apprehension, recognize that it's either your heart trying to warn you of an old choice or pattern you're about to repeat, or it's a sense of unworthiness, more likely solar plexus, right? That makes you unsure about how to step into the biggest stage you dream of commanding. Wow. I mean, this is a really, really good one. The power of discernment bubbles closer to the surface the more often your apprehensions are acknowledged. And it's needed to determine which of these two options is true. Now, I'll read this last little bit in a second, but I gotta say, my book, Words of Grace, the first grace I talk about is the grace of humility, knowing that you don't know. That's a part of acknowledging apprehension. It's like, you know what? I don't know, and it's okay that I don't know. That takes immense emotional strength. I was just saying to someone this morning, how often were we rewarded for not knowing the answer? right? Either right or wrong, just not knowing, right? No one gets gold stars for that, right? But the grace of humility, the maiden grace, right? Grant me the grace of humility to know that I do not know when I do not know, but I am willing to be shown the truth, right? And that is a loving thing to do for yourself. This last little bit. This mantra is ideal for resolving indecisiveness, obviously, balancing impulsive behaviors, right? And then you regret it later, and trusting your instincts. Really, really good. Let me put it together for you. Please take a nice deep breath. My pantheon of the divine, please. May the Scorpio collective sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Taurus, really their opposite sign, waxing to full in Sagittarius, that they may acknowledge apprehension, really learning with this mantra. When it's a yes, nothing can stop them. But when they're unsure, it is always a no, particularly dealing with a union of hearts, a connection of love that defies logical explanation, so that they can call in with the element of air, Archangel Michael, to clear the path, to clear the cobwebs, to clear the lies, illusions, deceptions, and delusions that may have nothing to do with this connection, yet are part of its healing, working with smoky quartz for that emotional blockage to be cleared and healed, to stay grounded in the present moment, to feel and to heal, and not necessarily to act on impulse, calling upon and casting for strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, may they empower for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As I will it, so let it be done. So won't it be. And so it is. Boom! Wow, Scorps. Yeah, man, you guys need some spiritual counseling on this stuff, call me. I work in total confidentiality. I took blood vows years ago to keep things in confidentiality. So, look, if you need a confessor, right, find a confessor. But remember, you can also light a candle, grab a crystal, talk to the divine, talk to Archangel Michael, right? What a really, really great read. And, you know, perfect for you. There is no healing without pain. There is no alchemy without lead. There is no process without being honest and authentic about how we feel, at least within ourselves. And my sense of this is this can be very much contained, but do not forget this mantra. I use this on the regular, right? Because when it's a yes, nothing can stop Angelo Lyons, the Archangel of Lyons, but you can call me Mal. And when I'm unsure, it's always a no, at least for now. Try back later. The Oracle says no, but you never know what tomorrow brings, right? So what a great read. I hope you liked it. And if you do, please thumbs up. You want more, subscribe to the channel. We've got more collaborators coming onto the channel as I get more and more busy with private clients and writing books. And eventually I'm going to be traveling and teaching. Woo! So sign up. We got a constant contact thing down there. Go watch my video, 23 years of drawing the circle. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Lord knows I do. I watch it to inspire myself. Anyway, so wishing you the very best and the very blessed, my beloved fixed water signs of this new moon in Taurus, waxing to full in Sagittarius. Have at it, darlings. Feel it to heal it, and I'm here for you if you need. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.